One of the things too for this spiritual growth thing, and I see a lot of people, it's like you can just bypass healing. You can just jump right into feeling good, jump right into um, positive emotions and uh, just all this stuff. It feels like that there's so much where people are just like bypass this, just jump in and be there. Just it's all just put your mind in this place and you'll be there. Which yeah, you get to that point, but there is so much healing you have to do to get there. And I don't see how you can bypass that. I don't see how you can bypass the emotions of pain, anger, um, all the emotions that you need to process the things you've gone through in your life. That is what you need to focus on. It's not skip everything. It's not like, don't worry about learning this stuff. Just skip it, bypass it. You can just be healed and healthy. Just, let go of negativity. But I don't see it that way at all. I wish I could have just done that and just bypassed all of my healing and just jumped right in and been in this place. I wish I could have just been born in this place I am right now mentally. But it took a lot of healing. It took a lot of growth to get here, to feel the way I do about myself, about life, to feel that it's like a purity of the heart, but it's also like there's no fear. I don't fear because I know that there is nothing that can hurt me. I understand I am eternal. I understand that I am connected. I understand that I'm here to learn and to observe, which I've been doing a lot of, and then commentating. But that is what it's all about. So I don't really get this whole idea of just jump, let go of these things and just have these emotions. You have to work towards getting those emotions. You have to let go of stuff. That's part of our problem. We've got all these people who don't know how to heal. They don't know how to grow. They want everything right here, right now. Everybody wants to feel good right here, right now. Nobody wants to feel. It's just the same as like we don't want to smell bad smells. We don't want to eat things. All of this stuff is moved us out of nature, out of our natural state of being into this like perfumed, this extreme makeup, uh, surgery to completely change their faces, surgery to change their bodies, uh, um, just people that will do anything for money. Oh my God. It is, how important is money to someone when you will just lower yourself to do anything, that you just, for money. I don't know. I see things so different. And now our culture, our society has been so misguided. And, but, that's part of this whole thing. But now it is time to learn how to heal, learn how to process our pain, learn how to move into the place we want to be, move out of this painful place into this better place. But we got to do the steps to get there. You can't just bypass the steps and be healed. You wouldn't even be possible. Even if in this life you could get yourself to be like, not be bothered. You could get yourself in a mental state that nothing bothers you. You just stay positive all the time, which I don't see how that's possible. I honestly don't see how you can just, you can look at everything in a positive way. There's always a dark and a light to every situation. You can focus on the bad part about what's happening, or you can focus on the positive part. That's how I look at it. Like it's a choice of how you look at things. But you have to see the dark. You have to understand the dark to see the light. So you have to recognize the negativity, the darkness, the evil, the bad, whatever you want to call it. You have to recognize it. And then to me, that's like your free will. That is your opportunity to look at life how you want to look at it. You can look at it as all as just problems and horrible and blah, blah, blah. You can look at it as like, oh, I learned this bad thing happened. I learned this is a positive that happened from there, you know? It's starting to recognize that. And a lot of it is after something's happened, you have to look back. It's hindsight, shows you. But you have to go through that process to get to the hindsight. So there's so much in life that is about the growth and the processing and the realizations and stuff like that. So you don't want to bypass that. Like, what would you be doing, you know, if you're not healing? But then you leave this life. This is the thing that gets me too, always. Because I think, you know, you go through this life and you are, and it will happen to everybody. I mean, it will happen to all of us. But you go through your life, you're doing whatever, you know, you think you're supposed to be doing. And then you get up there, you die, you transition to the other side, you go in with whatever, your team or whoever you take in as you go through your life review, as you look at how you actually affected other people, because that's where you learn. But then you can't fix it. Now you're dead. You've left that life. You've left that existence. You've left it just the way it was left. Everything you did, however you affected every single person you came in contact with, it's done. It's left. So then it's just an energetic, this is like your karmic ties to things. So you have, this is why we have so many ancestors and so many people who are with us all the time, because they want to go in and fix things that they couldn't fix. They're still a part of us. They're still a part of our journey. They're part of the legacy. They're part of the earth experience. So, you know, to me, if you just blew off healing, you're just like, I'm just going to focus on positive, ignore everything else, which I don't see how that would be possible. But if you could just, you know, do that, then all of this stuff that was left, that was unhealed, all of these things, you know, and a lot of it is contracted. You have contracts with different souls that you come to this earth plane with, of the things that you're going to do together or how you're going to teach each other and stuff like that. So if you know, that's like go off script or something, and you just go off as a, you know, a rogue soul, you know, you don't do your healing, you don't, you know, help others or whatever you are supposed to be doing, you couldn't go back and fix that, you know. It would already have happened. So you wouldn't be able to fix those things in that life. Then you go into your next life. Well, you see like what that's like, because you're living a life right now that you are carrying stuff from other lives, past lives, that you weren't able to fix there. So you're carrying those in your body, in your memory, in your DNA. It all becomes a part of you. So that's how your body can have effects from a life that you lived at some other time, because your soul is carrying this this template, this your soul is carrying a certain thing, so it's going to affect your body when it goes in. So, you know, I mean, how much of the stuff you're doing right now, do you have awareness that you're healing of past lives? So if you don't heal stuff from this life and you think, oh, I'll heal it next time, and you go in, like, you're not going to remember all the stuff. It's going to come in as like wounds to your body, wounds to your soul, fears, phobias, and stuff like that. And you still got to go through the whole thing of processing. It's not going to be any more clear, you know, next time. This time is your opportunity to heal the things that you've gone through right here, right now. The hand that you were dealt, the you know, the hand that you were dealt, that I talk about, that every single person that hurt you, that gave you, that was part of the hand you were dealt in life. And all of the things that you have to do to overcome and heal these things, these cards, the hand that you were dealt, this is the opportunity. So you don't want to be like, oh, I'm not going to focus on negativity. You want to focus on negativity. You want to look at every side of yourself. You want to look at the dark sides of yourself. You want to see yourself as clear as you possibly can. And it's not so that you can hate yourself and be mad at yourself and be disgusted by yourself, because you'll go through that. You will definitely, I did. You'll go through parts of being like, oh my God, what am I? Why would I do that? God, I'm so stupid. You'll go through that. But that is where you come to realize, like, you know, I've got to accept myself. I'm here to learn. So I've got to accept myself and love myself for the things I've done that were wrong. And, you always have redemption. You always have this opportunity while you're here to change that energy, change those energetic patterns, change that. Man, I don't know how that could. Oh, I was on another one. I got 1111, and then I was just talking. I got 1111 again. I was like, how did I get 1111 twice? I forgot. I was already taping. So, anyways, you have to really, look at the stuff that you don't want to see about yourself. All of those dark things. Because then once you have an awareness of them, once you can accept yourself and you have an awareness and you understand that you're here to learn, and you can see like, oh, why did this? Why would I do that? Oh, because of this. So now I know I do this, and if this, so I have this weakness. So it's this awareness. It doesn't mean it's just going to go away like, boom. Oh, I saw it. Now I know. Now it's all healed. It can with some things, but some things it's just having an awareness, so that you have an awareness of yourself. So you know your own reactions. You know the depth to yourself. So, part of it is learning about yourself, accepting yourself. Because when you get to that point of acceptance of yourself, learning about yourself, acceptance of the experience, it takes away judgment of others. Then you understand, oh, they're just trying to learn their stuff. There's no reason to judge them. Oh, they're just going through that. We're all going through this stuff. We're all trying to learn. We make it harder on each other with this judging and competition and all this stuff. That is not ideal for healing. This people are so beat down right now by this. It's not just a one up. It's just this constant competition of people trying to be better than other people, instead of just being like, hey, we're all the same. We're a little bit better at this. We're a little bit better at that. But when we come together, we're all good at all things because we share instead of compete. So that is like where we want to get to, is this healed place in ourselves, so that we can accept others. We can accept others' opinions and points of view, and we understand it doesn't have any effect on us. We can take it. We can learn from it. It doesn't mean that we have to believe what someone else believes to accept their beliefs, because we all believe to our own understanding in this life. Like you can't go past your understanding. You can only go up to where you understand. That's like why a soul wants to keep going. It wants to understand more. It wants to grow more. It wants to experience more. It wants more powers. It wants more abilities. It wants more expansion. That is your soul. That's the drive of your soul. That is when in life, when you reach in and you grab hold of that, that is what gives you the power to heal. That drive, that motivation, that is the part when things are bad that you find your resilience. You find that deeper part of yourself. And you find it when you're going through hard times. Sometimes when you're going through things are really great, sometimes you'll find like you've got a real asshole side, say. You know, you're shoving it down people's throats. You know, you're excited for your stuff, but then you're also, you know, making everybody around you feel like shit because you're just like, it feels like it's shoved down people's throats. I mean, it's sad, but that's the way that our world has become, you know, this competition and, you know, everybody just feeling bad and feeling desperate and feeling hurt and so much murdering and so much anger. And it's just, everybody has just lost track of who and what they are. So this is your opportunity, you know, so don't try and bypass this stuff, you know. I mean, there's a lot of people, and you do want to get to a healthy place in your stuff, but you need to do the work. Just, you know, do the work and accept the work. That's part of what life is about. Life isn't just to come here and, you know, get grills and gold chains and ride around in, you know, smooth rides or whatever the fuck. It's about growth and love and acceptance and all of that. So anyways, I'll talk to you later. Bye.